Welcome back, my comrades. I am Victor Barasov, and today I'm doing something a bit different. As you can see, I'm in this weird clothes and a gas mask and beret on, and that is because this was the character I used for the Captain Cosmos video. And I'm going to do the Floor is Lava Challenge Part 2 for Courtesy of Eyes Discord. I'm going to show you how I built my one and where it was. It was right here, just outside this place here. My comrades. So yeah, just bear with me. I'm just going to do a quick couple of saves just in case I do break it. So first thing we need to do is get a build thing out here. And guys, before saying else, I do apologise about this. This will only be possible on PC, how I built this campsite here, due to me using a lot of console commands to build this one. So I'm very sorry about that, guys, but it's a great location to build at. If a mod comes out what gives you highway pieces, guys, I would say go ahead and build here. But I could not find a mod what allowed me to have highway pieces, so I've decided to build one here. So dump you there, and I'm going to drift slowly out to sea. Yes, that's all I'm going to do. Then I'm going to go into workshop mode. This is where a lot of console commands come into play next, guys. I'm going to try and keep this video short-ish. I'm just going to show you the basics of what I did, how I built it, and what gave me the idea. So, because I'm here, I'm going to open up my console command. And guess what, guys? My console command key, has changed. Okay, but okay, I can live with that. So I'm going to go player.place at me. Then I need to get my ID codes. Give me 1 second while I load up my tablet. Gallery, so I screenshot all these and sent them to my face so I would know what they are. And the ID code for this build I used 2 of these, guys, but I'm only going to use one of them in this one. Is space 000 6E1F. So B or 8? 8. Yes, it is. And that is now going to spawn in this. As you can see here, guys, I can't pick it up. You're thinking why? That is because I need to turn on this little tool here. What says extra objects. And that's one of the keybind tools. So I'll pick it up. I just go dink. Pick that up nice and high. That's a bit high up for my lightings. As you can see, guys, it's just trying to line it up perfectly. So I'll say about there. Yeah. That one too well. This one doesn't have the monorail cart thing underneath it, so I can't do the monorail cart thing. But I can show you what I did. Next thing I'm going to do is called TLC. What basically means collision mesh off. So that means I can just now fly in the air or swim in the air, as you can see, because I was in the water, so it's got to me swim. So if I swim all the way up to the top here, open this back up, guys, and go TLC, turn that back on, I'm going to hit the ground. I might create a new quick save. Here you're thinking, this doesn't look like how you had it. Yes, I changed all the paths and placed a lot of dirt. So next thing I need to do is go back into the build menu. And let's start decorating. So let's get to the full thing, guys. It would take me 2 days of videos to do to rebuild the whole thing, because this thing took 2 days, because it's 2 of these put together. So it's basically that curve there lines up with this, was very hard to do. Then it goes a straight ramp, what I had angle and drop down into the ocean, what is very annoying. So next one I'm going to be using is going on there is called Grounded, and it is landscapes. I believe it is when my mod catches up, because my thing is going to run slow because I have that one. So many mods installed for building. It was marshland, and it was this one. But next thing I'm going to turn off is turn off snapping and turn off that. So first thing I want to do is just try and line this up nice and neatly. I might go for this one because this one looks a lot nicer. Right. Now I'm going to turn back on snapping so I can snap all these pieces to this. And if it doesn't line up straight, guys, you can always just delete it and re-straighten it. One thing I would advise is turn off extra snapping so you do not accidentally grab the bridge, because that bit can become a bit of a nightmare. Oops, where did that one go? You went under. I didn't mean for you to go under. There we go. So you build the whole loft all the way across, but I'm only going to do a small area, as you can see. But if any bits go like that, just build over, and if it goes too far off the edge, delete it, and then I'll show you what to do with the bits that won't go too far off the edge. So, ding, ding. Most of these mods are just for PC, but I know Grounded is on PS4 and Xbox. Because Coliseum I showed it off at one time. I know a lot of people use this mod now. So right, that's this bit. I would do the whole thing all the way along, but this bit here, you notice. So I'm going to just turn off snapping. Then what I'm going to do is gently blend this in by raising the levels up and down a little. There we go, it seamlessly kind of blends in. You see it doesn't hang over the edge now? Now, I think it's under decor sidewalks, possibly. If it isn't the sidewalks, I know where it's under. Yeah, I know where it's under. It's under CVC mod, I believe it is. Yes, CVC. It was buildings, prefabs, grounds. Is it under other? Yes, it is under other. Right, so it's CVC other. And these are the ones I used, guys. And it's these big blocked ones here. Because these ones make it look more like it's a footpath and it's more destroyed. So what I did was, I didn't bother use snapping for this because these were all going to be random pieces. So I just built my own highway path. Trying to make sure I kept in line with that at all times. So it didn't show the old one. But as you can see there, it looks smashingly great so far. See, so far it's looking good. But I would obviously go over this in the end with a fine tooth comb to make sure all the bits did line up just nice and right. If you're wondering how I got the skeletons, that is also a console command, but I'm not going to show that today because I've lost my console command sheet for that one. Because the skeletons do have physics, that's why I tend to try not use skeletons that often, because that means you have to just drop them and you just pray to God they land in the right spot, but sometimes they do not. Well, it's a bit annoying. But if you're wondering why my textures also look a bit different to your one is, that's because I'm using an overhaul mod, what kind of reduces the texture size and makes them look better at the same time by retexturing most of them. So it's kind of helped my PC's FPS a little. So you see how it's starting to go out the side there, so I'm just going to pull these paths back out a little. So yeah, so that's the path in the main door, so I would continue doing that the whole way. And to get the fence, I still use CVC. I did. Yes, that's fencing. I went to chainmail. This fence is a lifesaver, guys, for me. This one was. I'll show you why. So to the gate one, I used this busted up big gate first. So say put that about there, so it looks like it is a bit busted. Then I went for the upping gate next, on this side. I plant that about in the middle. It's just all about kind of lining up all these pieces together. See? So I just tweaked that by moving it a little. Yeah, that's linked together. Then what I'm going to do is find a nice straight bit. Like this, chainmail bit. Here. Then I want to find a pole one. So like this, little pole. Maybe that one is a bit too big. So what I'm going to do instead is actually try and link these two bits together. So there you go, the hooks are interlined together, so they're linked together now. So stick that one. Because I want more of like a bust up one now. Stick that one down there. Then what we can do is just get this bit of fencing here. It may look like most of the fencing just broke off. So basically I go for, when I'm doing builds, I try and create a backstory and think of how it would look like. So this is going to be my checkpoint. So next thing I did was basically continue building the whole thing along. But the fence I did in stages because I want to keep tweaking it, making it look different. So I might go back to CC. Is it on decorations? Signs, this is what I want. So I had like my stop signs around. I was like bus stop leaning against the fence. And my god, my graphics has just failed there on that sign. Some signs do render well. Like if they're far away you can see how it renders perfectly, but if they're up close they're just kaput. So I'd start to build that up. Then like I think it was like warehouse or something like that, where I found the wooden crates. Because the wooden crates, there's like numerous mods I have in what add them. I would spend all day on that. But I'm gonna show you the next thing I did. Next thing I did was go to defenses. God post, I can't remember what this mod is called, but I have so many god defense post mats in. Chairs, towers. Oh yeah, I've got this new mod in, guys. If I just quickly drop this here, you'll see a dude spawn in a minute. There you go. 50 cal gunner. So bye, mate. Yeah. Ah, here it is. These sandbag walls. This is what I put in next, guys. So, wasn't them ones I want. Nope. Nope, nope. Definitely not, definitely not. They'll be like probably right at the end. Barbed wire. Very handy if you're doing a pretty heavily military build. Ah, this was the one here, but I went with the one that has no defense on. So I basically, because my one, this bit of the bridge has like one of these very long beams what go through it. My one, as you know, in the build didn't have that, so I could build like two different checkpoints. But if I'm at the other end, so this is the other end, guys, I would put one here and one here to stop the trucks getting through. So I would keep, so you could have two different lines. Then we're gonna sandbag the walls with these ones. So I see. Don't need that big of a gap there, so build that into this sandbag wall here, so it looks like someone's just wedged the sandbags together. Same thing with this one. Oh, there we go. So yes, we have some sandbag walls now. Yeah, it's semi-wedged. And there is that. So you start, can't even speak now. So you semi got the start of your military checkpoint style for this build. Like that, so when people approach, they're just gonna see this here, these massive turrets. They think, oh no. Yep, and that does happen, guys. You stand too far back. There's one simple way to get about there, you just TLC. back up there. Dum, 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 dum. Right, so that's the start of that. What looks absolutely smashing. But doesn't look like very wildly life, does it? So we're going to stick some more things in. So first we're going to go decorations. And I'm going to go to when my game decides to catch up. SOE pack, it's miscellaneous. And it is for just the normal static 50 cal turrets, these ones. Good old static ones. I'm just going to go behind to make sure they hit the ground. Yes, there you go. And that kind of gives the effect of it being a pre-war outpost. And it was meant to hold back this place at all costs. So you'd be thinking twice before running up here and like attacking the place properly. But to get the wildlife, I went back to, I use Nordic Diggerland and CC. So I went to, when my game decides to catch up, guys, I do apologise about this. Wow, I hit 1 frame. That is amazing. Ooh, ow, my ear. Nope, statues. There we go, I went to Wasteland and I went to grass first. So grass and leaves is always a good place to start, but you always want the big chunks of grass. I don't think it's in this one. Yeah, here's the leaves. These are the leaves I use. So I just gently place these in different areas to build up the effect of it being here for a while. So you just dot them around. But to get the grass, I'm going to quickly jump to this mod. Gardens. Small trees, big trees. Big bushes. Foliage? Is it foliage? Nope. Bushes then? Okay, I might have been in the right mod, guys. Oh no, here we are. Here we are. So I would add in different like brambles and grass types in. So if I put my little brambles in first, then I'll find my grass. Hedge shrubs. Ferns. So yeah, you can do like numerous things with it. So yeah, let's go back to CC. I'm just trying to think there, guys, and what I was trying to do. So dead wasteland, grass and leaves. So yeah, let's keep looking through to find my grass. Here we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna dot this around in numerous areas. Give it the precept of being completely overgrown. You can even put it on the path if you want to, just to make it look like the path's been overgrown a bit. There we go. So you see how it's starting to change the feel already, guys. Then what I did next was get some fungus. What do I do with the fungus is just like plant it in. So it looks like it's had time to overgrow, but I use different ones in different places. Some of them I do use quite a few times, some of them I don't. So yeah, we've got some nice plants growing there. And I have this giant like fungus growing on, yeah. Brain fungus, yeah, these are always good to have. These normally sit on the ground normally. So I'd put a couple like near the gate possibly, because he's glow in the dark as well, so it's quite cool, and say that. But yeah guys, it's all just about thinking how you could build it up and make it look like it's a weird place. And I used, actually where is it? No, it wasn't that, it was this, wasn't it? Yeah, I used this on this wall, just to build it up a little to make it look like it had been overgrown. But you could add an old tree on the motorway what's like overgrown over time. So that's what I did at one time. But you can add like little plants, life and the rest if you want to. I'll try and find the big bush I used. Here it is. This is what I used, guys. And amongst this, to break this up, I did this. I just put a giant bush sword growing right through the middle. Then what I might do is get this giant grass heap and put them up on there. So it looks like the sandbags were full of dirt in the rest of the time, instead of being full of sand, because they didn't want to drag all that heavy stuff up. Where it's full of sand, dirt, and they've just overgrown and broke eventually. Then you could do like, so you can plant your crops. If you don't want actual crops to grow, you could just plant these ones. These ones don't give you any food or anything, they're just decor ones, but they're pretty darn good to do. Logs are always good. You could actually build a log cabin out of these. I've tried that before. I didn't have the patience to do it, I may say, guys, because it was driving me nuts trying to line up all the logs correctly. But yeah, it does work. But yeah, guys, you could have an old tree possibly. What's just crashed, but I don't know how you'd explain that on the motorway. But there is piles of rubble. Like, I could put that here. So well, that's the wrong gate. That's the people's gate. This is the vehicle's gate. So yeah, this here could come in. Got stranded here at one time. Then you could put these here. So it just looks like someone's built a wall of tyres. And like I said, no, you're not getting in anymore. And it's just like full of rubbish now. So it's like all piled through and everybody's like, no, that's true. But obviously you're not gonna let them. But yeah guys, it's just all about building up effects. How it could look in your place. Like, you could have these little radioactive waste barrels just sitting here, I guess. For some strange reason. But look at that, looks quite good there. Fits the bill. I don't know how you explain that big truck though. This could have been a radio tower possibly, so if I just stick that more or less near the end, so then vines hang off the end. Well, a bit too close to the end. So there we go, all the vines are growing off the sides. So that's just like that little radio tower, and it was like, help, or something like that. So you've got a Shantytown gate style there. These rubble. So guys, this checkpoint already, as you can see, looks like 50 times better. It's starting to look like something the military would have had at one time. It's also a satire, but these ones don't have physics, so they don't drop, so you'd have to kind of angle them. That's why I like the physics ones, because you don't really have to angle them that much. So yeah, we could have coffins if we want to. Or it could just be like a random grave site. Did I cow anybody? Or you can make it completely radar looking and just have some hanging corpses everywhere. Like that. Say like raiders are taking over this place, build a big fence post here and just have some corpses hanging. But I'm not like a raider person, so I'm not going to do that. But then you could just add a little few rocks. Yeah, so it's a bit bumpy. But yeah guys, it's just all about thinking what it could look like and what it is. But when I built this one on my other character, the views were much better. I can say the Pridwin was never there, as you know. But yeah, just take your time, step by step. Look what you want, then just rinse and repeat. Basically, that's all I did. I just rinsed and repeated the whole move. It's like these bushes, I would add about another one up here, so I would go to the back. This one now looks pretty darn good. I might put a flag up there or something. But I would just move to like decorations, posters, signs, barriers, just barrels. I would add some of them somewhere. They got things like miscellaneous, like radios, yes, I'd have them. Bits of junk. Ladders, possibly. No hose. Technical documents, yes, I would have them. But yeah, guys, this is the sort of thing I did when I was doing this one. I just went through my menus on what I had and what could be used. Like, we could say this robot was one of the security guards here, and he was gunned down in the process. We've got like Mr. Handy. Say he was floating here, and he's just been killed. He was shot and blown up. Because then what you can do is go back to the beginning of this thing. Go to miscellaneous. These are like barriers you could put up, possibly. So you could put one of them. Actually, yeah. Say like you put one there. One there. One there. And one there. That's going to deter any cars from like going full speed at you. That's what the military wanted. Just in case anybody try to ram the checkpoint, you know. You want to stop them from getting through as best as you can. So yeah, pretty much have a quick blockade. Because this road's a bit wide, I will want a couple more there. PA speakers, put a couple of them up so you can blare music or whatever you want at people. Probably military orders more than likely. Saying turn back, we're not open, we're not fine yet. I did put all these pylons around, so what I did was I put one right at the end. I put another one a bit further back here. And I attached power lines to it. Well, I'll show you how I did that in a minute. Ah, these are what I was looking for. So you could put these up against here, so where that hole in the fence is, you could just put like a crate up. Just made it look like someone just hodgepodged it. The sign was just left behind it. Well, if I go to roads, if I keep going through other, you will see eventually. Here it is. Oil slick spill. So basically this will never catch fire, this is just a decal, but if I raise it just right and put a few over, it looks like the robot was killed and it's just spewed its oil all over the ground. You can do this with vehicles as well, but it is very hard to see where you're placing it sometimes. There we go. There we go, that robot's a bit spewed. So yeah, and these are bits of tarmac you can add. But yeah, as you can see guys, this bit is now looking like a great bit. And whoa, what I'll show you I did for that is go to power. Then I got some conductors. Oh no, not conductors. Is it switches? Yes, switches. I don't want pylons. I got 4 of these, so I went duh, duh, duh. Because when you're in the thingy mode, what am I showing you now? When you go to TLC, enter, to have collision, I can only pick this up once, so you have to be spot on, guys, or you have to come out of TLC and reopen it up. So like, if I try and... I'm not going to try and get a spot on, because this would take hours. As I can tell you guys, I've spent hours trying to do these. But yeah, see right now I can't touch that, you see? I cannot retouch that. So you have to like, it's a one-time touch, but I can retouch it again if I come out of CAC, well I'll show you in a minute. So these aren't going to be touching, I know, but don't worry, I would fix all this if I was actually going to be properly doing it. Now this is going to provide power to my whole salmon on the bridge. So if I come out Series C, enter, then if I go back into it, well, it's very annoying, I can retouch it again. But yeah guys, this is how I built my bridge. Well, not my bridge, my overpass settlement. It's not the exact same, but you get the idea guys of how I did it. You can see how I just built up stage by stage. But guys, yeah, if you have any other questions on how I built it or something you see in that video, I will link the main build video to this one. I will do the same with the other one. But yeah guys, if you have any questions at all about that, put them in the comments below guys, and I will try and answer them questions to the best of my ability I can guys. But if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions at all, like I said about this or any others, put them in the comments and I'll try and answer them the best I can. But yes guys, until next time guys, I am Victor Barisov, signing off. Until next time guys, bye.